Michael Jackson, the king of pop, came through one of my meditation, and he has a message for you, his fans. Welcome to Elevate Your Consciousness. My name is Virma. I am a spiritual teacher that through meditation, I am able to communicate with Source, my higher self, and those on the other side. I was really surprised to hear from Michael Jackson. In fact, I was not trying to communicate with him. I was trying to meditate, and I kept hearing a song playing in my mind over and over and over again. And I could not shake it. I went to sleep, decided to try to meditate again, and the song continued to play in my mind. And all of a sudden, I hear Michael Jackson's voice. He spoke to me. And I was really surprised because I was not expecting to communicate with him. And he said, my music is everywhere right now. We are one consciousness. And my purpose in life was to bring love and to bring joy. And right now, my music is bringing a lot of joy and a lot of hope. And he said that God gave him an opportunity to be with his fans. Anytime that you're listening to his music, that you go online and you look for something about Michael Jackson, that you watch his music, he is right there with you, he said. He said, tell my fans that I love them and that right now I am receiving all the love that they give to me, and I'm also giving them love and joy and hope back, that I am with you right now. If you're listening to my song, if you're watching me, I am with you. That's what he said. He said that I was a very good medium, and from the king of pop to the queen of spirituality, that he wanted to come through and give this message to his fans. He said, you don't know it yet, but you are the queen of spirituality. So I said to him, I didn't ask to speak to you. And he said that he's been waiting a very long time for an opportunity to speak with me, that he's been around my place, and that, believe it or not, you are actually one of my fans. And he said that it is not every day that he gets an opportunity to bring his message in its entirety, to find a medium that is really good to bring his message to his fans, and that everybody is born with a gift, and that his gift was to dance and to sing. But he said that he had a lot of motivation, and that anything in this life is possible. You can make your dream come true, but in order for that to happen, you have to have three things. So he said to me, because you're doing this for me and you're bringing this message for my fans, I have a gift for you. And he presented to me 3 boxes. And the first box was a box of motivation. The second box was a box for work ethic, because he said that anything that you want to do, it will require work, a lot of work. And then the last box that he showed me or gave to me was love for teaching, right? Because he said that anything that you want to accomplish is in this life, you have to have love for whatever it is that you want to accomplish. He said he didn't choose this career, that it was chosen for him at a very early age. However, he loved what he did. He loved singing and he loved dancing, and this became his passion. So when he gave me those 3 boxes, I placed them in my chest and they went inside of me. Then he said to me, tell my fans that in order for their dreams to become a reality, you have to have passion. You have to love what you do. You have to be motivated, and you have to have work ethic in order to be successful. He also said that his music right now is everywhere. that if you're listening to his music, then he is right there with you, motivating you, giving you love, and that he loves you very, very much. Michael kept thanking me for the opportunity to bring this message to his fans, but he also wanted to clarify something. He said to me, I want you to tell my fans that I am in heaven. And in heaven, you cannot lie. And I want to say that I never touched the children. I never hurt them. I did not do anything to those children. Tell them that this was a takedown, that it was done for money. And it hurt me very much. And it hurt my reputation. And I will never hurt the children. I did not hurt the children. And it was a lie. I want this to be known and to be clear once and for all. And that's what he said. He said, tell my fans again that I love them, that anything is possible, and that dreams do come true, and that I want to bring them hope. Let them know that I am around them, that I am present, because the Creator gave me this opportunity right now to be with all of you at the same time, omnipresent. That if you're thinking about me, if you're listening to my song, if you're praying, I am there with you, bringing you joy and bringing you hope. And I also continue to hear this song, You Are Not Alone, right? You Are Not Alone. That's a song that I continue to hear from the beginning. And he said to me, I want to dedicate that song to you, my fans. Listen to that song, You Are Not Alone. I am here with you. Though we're far away, you always in my heart. Because I love you. Please go listen to that song. Because that song is a dedication from me to you. So I said, Michael, I want to learn, really want to learn how to do that spin. He said, don't worry, I'll send you a video. And then I said, if I would have known that you were going to come and talk to me, I would have dressed up. Because I was wearing a sheet and underneath I wasn't wearing anything. And I was a little bit self-conscious at that moment. And he said to me, we really don't care what you look like, what you're wearing. That doesn't matter to us. What matters to us is your brightness. And I could see your brightness. You're very bright. And that's what attracted me to come and speak to you, because I knew that my message would come true. So the next day, I connected again with Michael. And he said to me that he's been waiting a long time. He's been around my house way before I went to see the biopic. And he was waiting for that opportunity to bring his message. He said that he been noticing that I love to dance, that I love nature, and that I love animals. And at the same time, I heard that song, the Earth Song. So he plays the song in my head, the Earth Song. And as I'm hearing that, he said to me that dancing and animals and nature were his favorite things. That he loves the animals and he loves nature. And that it is important for his fans to protect the earth, to protect nature, and to also take care of the animals, because those things, the animals, nature was very important to him. He loved it very much. And he wanted to leave his fans with this earth song to remind them to take care of the earth and the animals. He said to me, as a kid, I had a lot of anxiety. And all of that came from trauma. Because if I didn't do the dances correctly, then I would get spanking with a belt. And how that manifested as an adult is that I became a perfectionist. I wanted to make sure that my lyrics were perfect, that my dancing was perfect, that my song was perfect. But not only that, I wanted to make sure that I looked perfect, that my clothes was perfect. And that's why I did so many surgery, because I wanted to look perfect. So he said, you see, I did all of that because I wanted to create the perfect dance, the perfect song, because I didn't want to disappoint my fans. My fans were important to me, and I wanted to bring them the best of me. Then he had an advice for me, because I love to speak and I love to meditate to bring this message, but I don't like editing and I don't like filming, right? So he said to me, I love dancing and I love performing and I love singing, but I didn't like touring. Because to me, touring is work, right? So there are going to be things in your dreams or your purpose that you're not going to like. However, I had a schedule. The brain needs a schedule, and the brain also needs a habit, right? So the more that you do it, it becomes a habit. If you say that you're going to be filming every single day at 4 p.m., then this becomes a habit. The brain needs a habit, and the brain needs a schedule. So the more that I did it, the more that I went on tour and I had my schedule and I knew what I was supposed to do and the dances and how I was supposed to perform and everything, then it became easier for me to do the touring, right? So he said it's important to have a routine, to have a schedule, so it can become a habit in your brain. I want you to let my fans know that anything that is creative comes from God, because creative things come from the Creator. I want you to tell my fans that anything that they want to create to quiet the mind, because I knew that anything that I wanted to create, it was not coming from me, because I could wreck my mind trying to come up with the perfect lyrics, the perfect song, and I knew that wasn't going to happen unless I quiet the mind. So it is important to go into the silence, to meditate, because I will meditate for 30 minutes every single day. And then I will get inspiration for my song to create a masterpiece, because I knew that wasn't coming from me. And throughout the whole meditation, Michael kept saying how grateful he was for this opportunity to bring this message. Michael kept saying that he's going to pay me somehow, probably through his fans subscribing to my channel. But he also said that it was important for me to do this video now, not to wait for 6 months from now, because he knows that I am not consistent with my posting. He wanted this video right now. But not only did he want this video now, he wants additional 3 videos. He wants to show me how he lives on the other side, to show you. And he wants another video of telling truth to his fans. My dead loved ones have been showing me glimpses from the other side. I recommend to you to watch a couple of those videos. And don't forget that if you have any question that you would like to ask Michael Jackson for my next meditation, please leave it right there in the comment section. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.